Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about 5 things we can do regularly to stay mentally healthy. In order for us to reach our full potential as humans, our mental health must be a regular habit. I'm not a psychologist. The advice that I'm going to give in this video is based on my experience of staying mentally strong throughout my PhD in theoretical physics, my career as a data engineer, my marriage, and my training for races. With that in mind, let's get started and talk about 5 things we can do to stay mentally strong. Number 1, unlock the potential of your happiness. When you next have some time, maybe this weekend, sit down and write about a time when you were really happy, fulfilled, when your existence was independent of success or failure. Write about you. Write about it in detail. Don't just say, I was on holiday in Hawaii and I liked the beaches. Talk about how you were so happy when you visited your friends in Sydney. You felt so fulfilled being a part of their social group. You loved how active the city was in the mornings. You loved running along the beach, grabbing a coffee and sitting there watching the sunrise. You loved how the life of the city seemed to revolve around the natural world, the weather, the beaches, and not the corporate man-made workplace. You loved how you could go to bars and restaurants so spontaneously. The power of doing this is because it transforms these happy memories from static relics in a museum that we look at wishfully and remember into fuel for making us happy in our day-to-day life. So instead of coming back from your holiday and thinking, oh, I wish I was at the beach again, but now I'm at work again, what can you do? You think, yeah, I wasn't just happy in Australia because of the sun or the beach or the koalas. I was happy because I was part of a friendship group there. And yeah, in my day-to-day life, I've got lots of individual friends, but I'm not part of a group. So I'll join a running group, a writing group, an amateur dramatics group. I'll go on Meetup and look for groups of like-minded people that I can get involved in. You realize, yeah, I loved being able to spontaneously go to bars in Sydney. Here at home, I tend to just go to restaurants and bars in the city centre. Why don't I try some of the bars in my local neighbourhood? Maybe I'll be able to go there more spontaneously and enjoy that feeling of freedom that I experienced in Sydney that made me happy. Once you start doing this, you will unlock the secrets that lie within your happy memories and be able to apply them to your day-to-day life and be just as happy day to day as you were on holiday. Number 2, get a mental sports watch. I'm talking about mood journaling here. The next time you feel a perturbation in your mental heart rate, open the notes up on your phone, write down what you're feeling. What's going through your mind? Is it a particular memory, a person, a place? What's going on in that moment? Where are you? Then when you get to the end of the day, read back through it and give yourself a mental score out of 10. This is your mind's body battery. As you start to do this, you'll be able to analyze patterns precisely and understand why you feel the way you feel, what's causing it, so you don't feel as gripped by it and you are actually able to control it. We often attribute stress to the wrong causes because we only notice it when it crosses a certain threshold, whereas in fact it arose several hours ago, but we didn't notice it. So we don't understand what's causing it and we feel helpless, like in a ship that's pitching from side to side, but we don't understand when the storm started. Once you start logging this mental weather, you will be able to see things coming. You will be able to understand, that's why I feel stressed now, because that's coming from that. I've seen the pattern in my mood journal. You'll start to be able to understand your moods and understand why you feel the way you feel and be able to do something about it, transferring the power over your mind and your moods to you. Number 3, go outside your mental apartment. I love this one. As soon as we go outside of our physical apartment or house, we're bombarded by things that aren't us. Our world immediately expands to include commuters, joggers, dogs, boats, trains, people selling ice creams, people going shopping. However, in the mental world, our mental apartment is often filling our entire mind. It's just us in there, bouncing around. The next time you meditate, go outside your mental apartment. Go to a part of the city you don't normally go to. Talk to the people there. What are they up to? What are they interested in? What's going on there? Go and see a friend at a time you never normally see them. Drop by. Find out what they're doing. What are they excited about? What are they stressed about? Speak to someone you'd never normally speak to, like the train conductor. How are they doing? What do they care about? Drop in on your sister. Bring her a gift, something you think she'll like. Put some thought into it. As you start to regularly do this, your mental world will also expand, just like your physical world expands when you go out of the door, and it will become populated by a wide variety of people and things and events. Thus, when something perturbs you or provokes you, you'll be able to react in a much more balanced way and are far less likely to be knocked off your stride. Number 4, engage your mental defense counsel. Let's say you were bullied at your last job. You've got a new job starting in a few months, but you're worried the same thing is going to happen again. Before you let that anxiety grab the keys, jump into your mind and drive off, bring forth your mental defense counsel and let them cross-examine that anxiety. How many colleagues have you had? 50. Okay, how many have bullied you? 3. Based on the interviews, how likely do you think it is that your new colleagues are going to bully you? Not likely. I was using what I'd learned from the previous experience to try and choose a job with good colleagues. Using what you learned, you said. Okay, so if you, as you are today, went back in time to the situation where you were bullied, would you do something differently? Well, yes, I would. As you say these things, you will feel yourself growing in confidence, so when anxiety strikes again and suggests that you'll be bullied again at your new job, you can say, no, I won't, because I've grown as a person. I know how to handle it now, how to defend myself. This will ensure that your anxiety cannot hijack your mind and take it somewhere you don't want to go. Number 5, learn to love what's in between your job and the couch. Let's say you're working on your main occupation and it's just going terribly. So you get up, go into the kitchen, grab some cookies, go to bed and watch TV for half an hour. Later that evening, you complain to your friend about how there are so many things that you love doing that you never have time for. You want to do more yoga. You want to learn new recipes. You want to plan what you're going to do at your weekend so it doesn't just come and go. You want to be able to watch YouTube videos so that you can improve at things that you're passionate about, like improving your 5-kilometer race pace, for example. These are things that you love, that make you happy. They're not chores. They're things you wish you did more. So why are you oscillating back and forth between your job and watching TV? That half an hour is more than enough time to do all the things we just discussed. So start doing it. You'll be amazed at how much time you find you already had for things that you love. Thanks so much for watching this video where we've explored 5 ways you can stay mentally healthy. If you'd like to see an in-depth video about any of these 5 points, just let me know down in the comments. I'd love to make a video about any of them. As always, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments. And if you've enjoyed what you've seen here and you found it helpful, please let me know. That would mean so much to me. Have a great day.